welcome to Big Scott 35. A little excited here tonight. I got my order back from CSG, which is the Certified Sports Guarantee Company. They are parent company, I think is CDC or something. They grade money, posters, comic books is what they're really known for. The playing card games like Pokemon and Magic the Gathering, they do those two. So they moved into sports cards, and they actually recruited two of the top guys from Beckett. So I really think these guys are legit, especially over HGA. I don't know how people are really falling for the pretty gimmicky flip, and that's all of a sudden makes them legit. I really don't understand it. But anyway, let's get started. First off, I'm going to talk just real quick about packaging. Really wasn't too stoked on it. I should have kept the box. So it come in, the cards came in like this. So, you know, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I had 6 cards, and it was a box that this was slid into. It did have some other, you know, things in it, shoved in it to keep it from moving around too much. But I have just... To me, it's a space thing. I just sent in 50 cards this past week to get graded. So my biggest issue is, are they going to send me 50 cards back in this situation? Am I going to get, what is that going to be, four boxes, or a 5th box with 2 in it, full of, I don't really don't like that. Now for future, I'll keep this just to have, like, when I'm sorting or something like that. You know, I kind of like it for my own personal use. But for shipping, I really wasn't digging that too much. So they, the date that it was sent in was the 2nd of this month. I believe that was actually the date it was received into their system. And I got it back. They tried to give it to me on the 22nd. I was sleeping, didn't hear the FedEx. They did not ring my doorbell. I asked the guy today. He was banging on the door, and I heard him when I was just falling asleep this morning. Why didn't he ring the doorbell? So I'm knocking. Because this was my 3rd and final notice. I don't know what would happen if I wouldn't have got it today. So today's the 24th. So they tried to get it back to me. That would have been 20 total days that it was in their service. So great return time if you're looking for that. And let's get to it. The first thing, I did get one. This one said oversized. It's a Cal Ripken 88. Now I tried to send in several different cards. These cards are notoriously all-centered. And it says oversized. I actually measured it to other cards I have. It's actually undersized, if anything. Now, they don't do thicker cards as of right now, but they're trying to get holders in to do that. But I got my card saver back. That's a plus. But I did get charged the $15 for grading on that. So, just to let you know. First off is my Randy White rookie. I kind of set this in because it wasn't the brightest card. I like it because it's very clean, very well centered for a 76 tops. And it was a 7. Now the plastic is very sturdy. It's really comparable to PSA, and they got the hologram sticker in there, the scan bar, 2 different types of scan bars, so you can actually do it with your phone. So I'm wondering if they're going to do something in the future where on like a site where they do registry. I'm sure it's in their future. So Randy White 7. And I'll tell you why, if I can remember why I sent in each one. Next is going to be Dawson rookie card. You know, this one, I got an 8. Very clean. I like the corners. It's a little off center from top to bottom. But near mint 8. And I was just trying to get a feel for the grading in the back. The back is where it's very off-centered. And that's what I was looking for this. Was like, okay, are they going to grade the backs like SGC? And I would say no with an 8. Because I believe this card with SGC would have been a 6 or 7. Now, I'm not the greatest of predicting grades, but I've gotten better. Because I'm not really sure how Beckett, what you're going to look for them. Now, this one's all center left to right. Frank Thomas, 94 Topps Gold. Really like this card. I got this in a lot off of Facebook Marketplace of Frank Thomas cards. I bought a lot just to get a couple like this. Topps Gold. Really love this card. But it's all centered. And I knew it was. And I got an 8.5 near mint to mint. Which is, you know, for the all centering, probably where it should be. So right now, I'm pretty happy with how they do their grading. I really kind of scrutinized these this afternoon. Ken Griffey, 90 score, Rising Star. This is always a tough card to get graded. Another card I got off of a Facebook lot. 90. So I got a 9. Which I'm happy with. I don't know if this would have got a 9 at PSA. PSA right now and SGC are really, really tough. And I wish I would have sent in a modern card just to see if I could have got a 10. Like this 2020 card is what I should say. Because a lot of people would say, you did send in modern. And this is a modern card. But with being a gold mint, I knew you're always going to have a little bit of chipping. You know, it looks centered. The corners are nice. I got a 9. But these gold mints, I'm sure if I would have looked underneath magnification, I would have had a little chipping. Which I did not. I just wanted to see. I wish I just sent in a base of a 2020 card. Just to see, but you know, my thinking is I wanted some PC, and this is all for my PC. And Johnny Bench just will not focus in, people. There we go. So I got a 9. Very happy. The flip I'm not totally sold on. It does have a little shine to it. You know, it's not just a printed off perforated edges. You know, it could be a little up to date. The actual green square around the number, it's got a little holographic in it. So I'm sure, because at first I was like, man, they just look printed off. You know, how easy would it be to, you know, make a copy? Now with this, you can see the little holographic there in that CSG in that 9 number. I think that'd be tough to do. I mean, you see the little scales in there, and you know, I just think they were already ahead of. They knew this. Having the guys from Beckett and already doing grading and they're the grading company for comics. I just think they're ahead of those other companies. I just heard today on YouTube of another company that changed their name, was BSG, and now it's DSC or something. I don't know. And it's just sounds like a card a card store in California that wanted to start grading cards. I don't know. But I just think us as the hobby need to just think for a minute. Okay, are we buying these cards because we trust the grade? Are we buying them because we want the card? You're putting money into that value of that number, regardless if you're just buying the card, right? So are we trusting that number at the top? We already know we trust PSA and SGC. We get mad at them because, you know, whatever, they miss some stuff with the millions of cards they grade. So, but we go ahead and because HGA is pretty, we buy it, and their cards actually in the market right now, some of them are out doing PSA, which makes absolutely no sense to me. And we don't trust SGC. I don't really understand it. But here's my return. I had 6 cards. 1 did not grade, which that's the first one I've had since my first submission 3 years ago. I did not get a grade. I got a nice little range here. Got a little bit of an idea with the centering. I just think the centering on the back from what I got back today is not a huge deal with them like it is with SGC. I think it's more like a PSA on the back. But it looks like, I don't know how tight they are on the centering on the front. I need to play a little bit more with it. Like I said, I sent in 50 cards, 30 of them being mine. So I'll have a really good understanding, hopefully, when I get those cards back. And again, I don't think I sent in a 2020 card. I think everything is older PC cards. So with that being said, leave a like, share. Let me know what you're thinking about this, what your thoughts are on where we're going with grading. Because like it or not, it's an important part of the hobby now. I still, like I said, buy a lot of raw. Majority of my collection still raw. But some cards that I really like, and I just did this gold just to see how they handled it. But like these PC cards, like this Randy White, I'm a huge Randy White fan. One of the first books I did a book report on, I can remember, was Randy White and Johnny Bench. I love Randy White. He's one of the reasons why I love the Cowboys. You know, I got a Ed Too Tall Jones rookie auto. Really would look for a Randy White one. I have it on a helmet. But, you know, I love the Hawk, especially with the Expos. Love that Cup card. So, yeah, and I can't remember. I think this is his rookie, but it could be a second-year card. I need to look it up. But I believe 77 because he only played 24 games in 76. And there might be an update or something, but back then he really didn't look at those as true rookies. So, you know, I love that card. The only thing is these two cards, to me, they just one is bright. They don't pop. So, but 8 and a 7, I'll take both of those for 70s cards. And how I got them out of just, I think, out of boxes at shows. I'll take that all day. So, like, share, comment. Until next time, see ya.